These people. And just think about what he's doing. It says he saw them and he decided to go to the mountain to preach to them. He saw them. And I think the first time I was talking about one of the things that we need to do in our own lives, and let y'all hear me out, is see people. Like a lot of times we look, like especially if a person is talking to you, you may be looking, but you're not really looking at them. You're looking past them. But Jesus didn't look past all these people. Now remember now, Rome has decided to stretch its arms all across the land. And so in this Mediterranean part, this Galilee and Syria and Judea and all this land, Rome is really in control of every place there. And so these people that he's talking to, these are the people, they're not part of the elite class. And yet Jesus sees them. And the same thing has to happen with us. We have to look at people for what we can do for them. In other words, how can I show myself to them so that God would get the glory in this? And God sees these people. And I think that's one of the things that we don't do. We're not seeing the people. With everything that has gone on in the city of Memphis, I think one of the things that we're missing is that we're misseeing people. We're misseeing or paying attention or taking heed to text messages, taking heed to mannerism, taking heed to the way, there's a normal way they do things, and all of a sudden they don't act that way anymore. And instead of thinking it's strange and become a part of getting in their world to figure out what's going on consistently, we dismiss it. And I think that's the one thing we can learn from this that Jesus saw. Now, these people, they aren't the greatest, whatever, in terms of Rome status. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of places. I mean, they're the lowliest of this whole particular community. And yet, Jesus sees them. Not just from an emotional. There is data that is out. I want to speak to my fathers. There's data that is out. The data, the facts show, and I'm not talking about a dad who's doing crazy stuff, but there's facts that show that when a father is in the child's life, the child is less likely to do opposite of morality. It's showing that when the father is in the child's life, the child is less likely to suffer from obesity. The child is less likely to get pregnant before marriage. The child is less likely to join the gang and drugs and all these other things. The child is less likely to drop out of high school. The child is less likely to have mental and behavior issues because the father is there in the child's life. And so fathers, I'm asking us to begin or to go back or to fight harder to see your child, to not dismiss, to be in their lives. We don't have to wait for the church to do anything. You don't have to wait for a big nonprofit, a big brother. No. One of the things I think is not even taking a whole bunch of organizations, a whole bunch of money. It's just fathers begin to spend time with your sons and your daughters. Men, if you don't have a son or a daughter, check this out. Who do you see in your family that needs the work? Who do you see in your family that could use your time? Who do you see in your family that could benefit from your wisdom? Who do you see? There's somebody in your family who needs you to see them. And for you to pull up a chair or pull up the side of a hill and just begin to encourage them. He saw them, he said, blessed. He saw them and he began to say, blessed are you. Oh, no, this is Rome. I'm not from Rome. I know, but blessed are you. No. You understand? You're somebody special. If you're here today, you're somebody special. Why? There was never anybody before you that's like you. You check the records. Nobody before you came here, there was nobody like you before you got here. After you leave, there will be nobody just like you after you leave. So you are very unique and special